Here, we'll demonstrate the FICO Decision Management Suite's integration capabilities. It uses a real-world scenario focused on the management of spending approval decisions. This is a very big data problem. There are more than 100 billion debit and credit card transactions made each year, all of which have to be decided upon in milliseconds, with a broad variety of data and business requirements having to be considered on every single decision. Let's see how our story unfolds. Carla, our Chief Risk Officer, and Bob, her Portfolio Manager, triggered by worrying performance alerts, are reviewing the Transaction Authorizations decision area. Using Decision Central, they can see that recently, both volume and dollar value approval rates are trending down, and this also correlates to a downward trend in projected customer loyalty. They need to act fast to avoid losing good customers to the competition. To diagnose the problem, Bob starts by reviewing the decision model. This details all the components used in making authorization decisions and who owns what. Bob sees that the main areas of concern are the behavior scorecard and the decision strategy that uses it. Drilling down into the detail, he can see the current scorecard is an expert model. Its predictive power has worsened, and it is unstable. He notes this has triggered both a new empirical scorecard development and creation of a new decision strategy. After his meeting with Carla, Bob looks in on June in the decision science team to discuss the new scorecard development. In Analytic Modeler, June shows Bob how quickly she has been able to build the new scorecard on the cloud. This significantly improves predictive power, with the Gini moving from 53 to 66 and other key performance measures also showing strong uplift. June confirms the independent auditors are reviewing the new scorecard today. After this, she will upload it as a PMML file to the FICO drive, which allows her to easily share scorecards and other assets across teams. Bob then checks in with Lisa. She's using Decision Optimizer to perform scenario analysis and optimize the new decision strategy. Lisa shows him the decision impact model, which calculates how different decisions impact the profit drivers for each transaction. The expert and new scorecards imported from the FICO drive are being used for the bad rate and loss calculations. This model drives the simulation and optimization scenarios. Lisa shows him the results, focusing on both profit and approval rate. The current champion strategy and expert scorecard is making $1.29 per transaction and approves 67% of purchases. Simulating the impact of just the new scorecard, profit increases by $1, but by combining with optimization to create a challenger scenario doubles profit improvement and increases the approval rate to 77%. This challenger has been built out as an easy-to-understand, optimized decision tree and will be uploaded onto the FICO drive ready for deployment. When both the new scorecard and decision strategy have been finalized, Bob follows the governance steps in Decision Central to perform the final approvals assigned to him to release these assets for deployment. His approval and commentary, along with every prior action in the history of each decision asset, is recorded in a complete audit trail. Following Bob's approval, Federico receives automatic email confirmation to deploy the new scorecard and strategy as a challenger on 50% of customers in Strategy Director. From the FICO drive, he imports the new behavior scorecard as a PMML file, and the new decision strategy built out by Lisa's team. Strategy Director provides pre-configured logic and an easy-to-follow decision flow that guides him through all the steps required to set up a decision service. It's easy to configure the new strategy assignment so 50% of transactions run on the champion and 50% on the challenger. Once all the components have been set up, he runs an audit to make sure everything is in order and configures the deployment package ready for execution. Federico will use the FICO Decision Management Platform to execute the package. This also takes care of security, decision logging, and data capture for ongoing performance monitoring and improvement. With a successful audit completed, all it requires is for him to confirm deployment of the package into production. As decisions must be made on transactions in real time, execution is on the Decision Management Platform Streaming component. This highly scalable platform manages real-time data streams and directly executes the decision logic. Bob is advised the new challenger strategy is in production and checks it through the real-time dashboard. He can see the champion-challenger allocations are correct, that the challenger approval rates are already higher, and other key measures are in line with expectations. The new strategy is off to a great start. A month later, Bob logs back into Decision Central to see how the Challenger strategy is performing now that it has been in place for a while. He again confirms the 50-50 champion-challenger split, that approval rates for the Challenger strategy are higher and are starting to reach the historical norms. Customer loyalty is also trending up. He'll continue to monitor with a view to rolling the Challenger out across the full portfolio soon. Carla, the CRO, is very happy. It's clear her investment in the FICO Decision Management Suite is paying dividends, and she has avoided a potential disaster. Within her team, it's created a natural collaboration process to enhance enterprise learning. Issues and opportunities are proactively identified, solutions are authored and deployed faster, leading to an ongoing program of iterative improvements, all with their governance requirements built in. She is getting results fast, and boy, is she pleased she attended FICO World.